Long before cities rose, before words were written, before time itself was measured, the earth belonged to nature alone. Forests stretched endlessly across the horizon, rivers carved through untamed lands, and the air echoed with the cries of creatures long extinct. Amid this ancient world, a new being began to emerge, one that would change the fate of the planet forever. They were neither beast nor man, but something in between. Their faces bore the traces of the ape, strong jaws, heavy brows. Yet within their eyes flickered something new, awareness. They walked upright, hands free to shape the world around them. At first, they were wanderers, following the herds, chasing survival. Every sunrise brought risk. Every night, the haunting call of predators waiting in the shadows. They lived by instinct, but instinct began to evolve. Hunger gave birth to invention. Fear turned into curiosity. Slowly, they learned to control their environment, to use the earth as their tool. One day, or perhaps by accident, a spark lit the dry grass. Flames rose, wild and terrifying. But instead of running, they stayed. They felt the warmth, saw the light, and realized its power. Fire. It became their protector, their teacher, their hope. With fire, they conquered the cold, kept the beasts at bay, and extended their lives beyond the sunset. Around its glow, tribes were born. They gathered to share warmth, food, and something far more powerful, connection. Sounds turned into meaning. Gestures became words. For the first time, humanity began to speak. Seasons turned to centuries. Stone became their canvas. Their tools grew sharper, their minds more cunning. They hunted together, driving mammoths across the plains, tracking herds with patience and coordination. Each hunt demanded unity. Each success strengthened the bonds between them. And so, the tribe became family, a force of survival bound not by blood alone, but by purpose. In hidden caves, by flickering firelight, they began to dream. Their hands painted stories on cold stone walls. Hunts, spirits, visions of the world they barely understood. Simple drawings, yet filled with meaning. These were the first signs of imagination, of art, of culture. They buried their dead with care, a gesture not of instinct, but of love, of belief. For the first time, they wondered what lay beyond life. Their faces changed, their bodies evolved. The once ape-like features softened, the mind expanded. They were no longer ruled by nature. They had become its student, and slowly, its master. Thousands of generations later, their discoveries shaped the dawn of civilization. Tools turned to weapons, tribes became villages, language became knowledge, and knowledge became power. From the simplest spark came a force that would one day build cities, write history, and reach the stars. But it all began here, in the wild heart of the Stone Age, where a single thought separated beast from man.